Welcome you back to Linden Field, Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the site of tonight's high school football contest between the General McLane Lancers and the Cash Eagles. Just getting ready before the Interstate Mitsubishi kickoff here. Looks like General McLane won the toss and elected to defer, so they will kick off to start the game. Cash will be receiving, and they'll be going from left to right across your radio dial. We mentioned a couple of the big names in this game. Dave, Hunter Merritt, the quarterback, and leading rusher for the Eagles. Of course, Kyle Salt, the quarterback, and also leading rusher of the Lancers, set to take on each other in this one. A homecoming game here at Edinburgh tonight for the Lancers. Red out in effect. A lot of fans here in the stands, a lot of students. And the Interstate Mitsubishi kickoff starts right now. Here's the kick. Caught deep at around the 10-yard line and taking it back is number 8. Looks like 8. We'll give you this. Isaiah Gillette returning that one out almost to the 30-yard line. They'll give him forward progress to, they'll say the 32.
Ross Tate, number 43 for the Lancers, made the tackle. And you got to understand with Conneaut, they got white jerseys and silver numbers, making it a bit tough for us here tonight.
Bear with us, folks, but it'll be first down and 10 for the Eagles. Our first look at Hunter Merritt, who comes into the night with 503 rushing yards to go along with 591 passing yards. He'll start out in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 to his left, 1 to his right, and he's got motion from right to left. 2 row to his left side throws. It's complete to the 35, past the 36, and now to the 40, and before he's pushed out of bounds by Greg Strife. It's a gain of 9, and the Eagles get rolling early.
It wasn't Hunter. Connor was in there at quarterback.
Oh, I'm sorry. Again, see? There you go, silver numbers. It looked like 13. That was number 12, Connor Matera. You'll see him at quarterback a few times tonight as well. And they'll keep Matera in there. We're looking for Merritt. Well, on 2nd and 2, they're going to say he got forced out at the 40-yard line just before the snap. Flags come in. And it's going to be a false start against the Eagles. After an 8-yard gain on first down, it'll back them up 5. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. With 11:47 to play in the first. And we thank you for listening in, WCTL, as well as Cool 101.7 tonight. This game will be rebroadcast on Armstrong Cable, 8 o'clock on Tuesday. 2nd down, 8. Cash in the shotgun. Here's the snap. It's a fake handoff, and Matera's going to take it. And he's going to be drilled behind the line and dragged backwards behind the 30-yard line. Forward progress, he'll lose about a yard and bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Ian Mowry, number 53, led that charge along with 23, Ryan Carpenter, but that defense was all over that. Like I said, quarterback keeper, and the defense had the penetration, throwing him for a loss.
Matera remains at quarterback. We have yet to see Merritt. Oh, and they use play cards on the sideline.
Wow, those are interesting. Play cards. I got to get the binoculars. Means nothing to me there.
University of Oregon South. 4 receivers set in the shotgun. He's got a running back with him. Here's the snap. Going to drop back 3 steps, looks to his left, climbs the pocket, throws deep, got a man, and it's caught over the middle. Past the 50 to the 46 of the General McLane Lancers. It's number 6, Brennan Miller, with a nice snag.
A nice snag right over the middle. He was tackled by number 40 there, which is Greg Strife for the Lancers, but a big first down there went on 3rd and long.
Great completion. Matera now 2 for 2 passing. And they'll hurry up to the line. First down and 10 at the 45. 3 receivers, 2 to his left, 1 to the right. Here's motion from right to left. That's Anderton, and they're going to give it to him. Anderton to the left side, making people miss, breaks another tackle inside the 40 before he's dragged down by a group of linebackers inside the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, Joe Dunn, number 2, and also number 37 there, Briggs Twitchell, got out there finally, but a nice game by Alderton as he got wide to the left.
7 yards on first down is Anderton. He'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. Still no sign of Merritt.
Yeah, we had read.
Right. 4 wide receivers, trips to the right, and Matera in the shotgun. Here's a snap, and it's a keeper. Going to go right up the gut. Tries to get the first down. He'll be close. I don't know if he got there. Needed 3.
Twiggs Mitchell, number 37, and number 53, Ian Mowry, And they're moving the sticks.
And they're going to give it to him. So he needed 3. He got exactly that. It'll be a first down and 10 on the 35.
Just straight up the middle, quarterback dive there, and got what you needed.
And that's it on the QB draw. 9:38 to play in the first. Eagles rolling right now. Here's a quick pitch on first down to the right side. It's caught and snuffed out quickly. That's number 12. That's Salt who sought that one out. Gain of about a yard is all.
Had an assist by Evan Dillon, number 15, also on that tackle. Read it well, keeping it to 1 yard.
I like the mix of run-pass so far for the Eagles. They'll be on the right hash at the 39-yard line of the Lancers. I'm sorry, 34-yard line, rather. On a second down and 9. Trips bunch to the right, 1 receiver split to the left, and just before General McLane covered him, General McLane's going to call a timeout because Cash had an open receiver, and General McLane sent a linebacker out there to try to cover him. Coach didn't like what he saw and called the first time out of the game. 9:05 to play. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. High school football brought to you by Bonnell's Collision in Quickfill. Returns in a moment on WCTL. Welcome back to Linden Field on WCTL and Cool 101.7. I am Paul Adamczak. I've got David Harms alongside me. 9:05 to play in the first quarter of a pretty good ball game so far, Dave. General McLane Lancers and Conneaut area Eagles.
Kind of surprised, though, we haven't seen the heralded Hunter Merritt yet. He's been standing on the sidelines.
Just got word from upstairs that Merritt has an injured left shoulder. He is they said game time decision, but it's game time right now. They're not sure if he's going to play or not. So, more or less a decoy. He's in full pads. We'll see what happens with him. So on second down and 9 from the 34, it's going to be a handoff to Andrew on the left side. Makes some guys miss. Out to the left side. He's got nobody in front of him. Inside the 15-10, makes a man miss. And finally falls down at around the 8-yard line, dragged down by
Greg Strife. Number 40 brought him down, but what great moves by he just amazing moves. Made a little inside-outside move, left the tacklers grasping nothing but air.
Elijah Anderton, a 5'8", 180-pound senior running back with some moves on second and 9. It'll be first down and 10 inside the Circo Industrial red zone from the 7-yard line. It's going to be a handoff right side. They go right back to Anderton. Gets inside the 5 before he's taken down at about the 4.
Joe Dunn in on that tackle along with 15 Evan Dillon, just driving up the middle. Moving it right down, haven't missed a beat without their leading ball carrier and quarterback so far.
Moving forward on every play except for the 1 penalty that they had right after the first play.
3 first downs on this drive.
Cash in position to score. 3 running back set now. And here's Matera going to take the deep set. And no, it's an actual, goes for the running back, and he gets into the end zone. That's number 6, Brennan Miller, who took the direct snap. Rushed to the left side, and he took it in, untouched, 4 yards. And the Eagles lead it early, 6-0.
Nice run there. Like I said, beautiful blocking up front as he just went right in, pretty much untouched, and nice opening drive here for Conneaut.
Great play calling on the opening drive, a mix of run and pass, and even a direct snap, and that gave him the 4-yard touchdown. The first one of the game so far with 8:06 to play in the first. Matera's going to come in. He's going to be the holder. Colt Fairbanks, it looks like, number 5, the kicker. Here's the snap, the kick on its way. And it's good. It's 7-0 after 1 drive. The Eagles lead it. When we come back, the Lancers get the ball for the first time. Stick around. You're listening to Friday Night Football, brought to you by Bonnell's Collision in Quickfill, right here on WCTL. Welcome back to Linden Field. Conneaut area Eagles on top of the General McLane Lancers. 7-0 early in the first quarter. They scored on their first drive after a 4-yard touchdown run by Brennan Miller on a direct snap. Paul Adamczak alongside David Harms. Want to remind you, you're listening on WCTL as well as Cool 101.7 and Armstrong Cable. 8:06 to play in the first. Conneaut area comes in for their first kickoff of the night. McLane has 3 deep to receive, including Briggs Twitchell. And here's the deep kick. It goes to Mike Allison at about the 12. Allison goes up the middle, runs through 1 tackle, gets past the 30, bounces off another, tries to roll over a third, but he'll get knocked down at about the 36-yard line, and that's where the Kyle Salt and the Lancers come out for their first possession on offense.
Number 12, the quarterback, Connor Medre, made that tackle along with a couple others, but nice run there, dodged a couple of hard hits, and the Lancers starting out on the 36-yard line.
Mike Allison, a senior, on the kick return. 7:58 to play. Salt comes out in the pistol offense. That's right, they run this pistol. And Dunn, the starting running back, just behind him. Salt with one receiver. He'll hand it off to Dunn. No, it's a pitch. Left side, it's Allison. Allison up the sideline. No, it's number 23.
Ryan Carpenter.
I'm sorry, I saw 23, not 22. Up the sideline, past the 50 out. Pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A nice play to open it up for the Lancers, and that's a quick first down.
Number 30, Henry Litwing, and others finally drove him out of bounds, but a nice pitch, read the option, and ran it well for a first down on the first play.
And they'll keep him in there. And Ryan Carpenter. Now Briggs Twitchell in the game. He's the deep back, Salt in the pistol. One wide receiver to the left, and here's Salt again. Behind the line, and it's on the ground. They tried the same play, and this time Ryan Carpenter does everything he can to jump on top of it. It's going to go down as a loss of, boy, at least 5.
Yeah, faked it to Briggs and then pitched it out. Pitch was behind Carpenter. Carpenter had to turn around, fall on the ball to keep it from being keeping the turnover, but a big loss.
Yeah, Salt was hit. He did everything he could just to try to get rid of that football, and it was a little bit behind Carpenter. So it goes down officially as a loss of 6. So it'll be second down and 16 from the General McLane 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the right for McLane. It's Dunn in the backfield. And here's Salt. Dunn. Salt hands it up, hands it off.
Dunn.
Dunn up the middle. He picks up about 3. He gets it right to the 50-yard line.
Aaron Brown, number 54, in on that tackle, along with 75, Jake Gerdezy. And a short 3-yard gain there. Just a drive up the middle, and Conneaut not giving much.
Well, quick first down, and that was 2 quick plays, and already the Lancers facing a 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 13 from the 50-yard line. They're almost right in the middle of the field. So we'll see what they can try to do to spread it out. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers, including Cross Tate wide to the left. Here's Salt in the pistol. He drops back, looking downfield, fires. He's got Tate. Tate along the sideline, caught it inside the 20 to the 15 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Beautiful pass by Tate. Actually had 2 men on him. Split the receivers. He was tackled by number 6, Brendan Miller. But what a beautiful throw there.
Dave, we were told right before game time that number 43, Cross Tate, was a late addition. He came in week 2. He was a transfer from Strong Vincent's, a 6', 170-pound wide receiver. His first play, his first catch, and he's got the Lancers a big first down.
And a beautiful throw between 2 defenders.
Salt in the pistol from the 15. Here's a handoff. No, Salt will keep it as he dives inside the 15 down to about the 12 before he's taken down.
Henry Litwin and others right up the middle there for a nice gain.
It's a quick gain of 4. I like that QB keeper right there. Goes off his right tackle. Keeps the clock moving. 2nd down and 6 inside the Serco Industrial red zone. The first trip for the Lancers this evening. 5:42 to play. They'll spread it out. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tate not on the field. It's Twitchell in the backfield. And here's a handoff. Twitchell tries to bounce off 1 tackle, but he's, blown up.
Beautiful job as they just blew that one up right up the middle. Leading away 58, Brendan Baxter, first man through along with help. I believe the second man was Chris Richardson. Defensive line really blew that apart.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, but that was it. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
They were lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage the way they came through.
Well, Briggs did a nice job trying to break that tackle, but just too many there. So a 3rd down in the red zone, and they'll come in a tight pistol. 3 tight ends to the left, and they'll hand it to Dunn. No, it's a quarterback keeper inside the 10, down to almost the 5. It's going to be close to a first down. It looks like they'll give it to him. Forward progress puts Salt at the 4, and that gives the Lancers a first down and goal.
Number 16, Sam Linhart, and others there, and wow, wasn't sure he was going to get that kind of yardage, but kept his feet going for the 3rd first down of this drive.
They list Kyle Salt at 6'3". Boy, he needed every inch. First down and goal from the 4. Wide receiver split wide, 2 tight ends. It's Twitchell in the backfield. It's going to be Salt in the keeper. Keeper to the right side. Salt in the end zone is Salt around the right side.
4-yard run by Salt, followed Twitcher. Twitcher had the lead block and did a nice job of opening it up that time.
Kyle Salt opens things up and answers. Both teams score on their opening drive of the night.
Both drives had 3 first downs in it, both about the same length, 70-some yards.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Gonna be a heck of a game.
We got a good one going so far. And coming in for the Lancers to attempt the extra point is Evan Dillon, the senior wide receiver. And the kick is blocked as Conneaut comes around the edge. And with that, Conneaut has the lead now 7-6 with 4:28 remaining in the first quarter. Boy, we're in for a battle. Paul Adamczak alongside David Harms. You are listening on WCTL, Cool 101.7, as well as Armstrong Cable. 7-6 our score midway through the first. Lancers and Eagles deadlocked. Lancers answered right away on their first drive, but missed an extra point, and here's the kickoff. And it's going to be picked up by the Eagles at around the 9, moving his way back to the middle of the field, past the 20 before he's thrown to the ground. I'm looking for a number.
Nate Laird was on the tackle. Looks like we might have an injury timeout going here. We do.
That was number 8, Isaiah Gillette, with the return back to the 24-yard line. And there is an injured player on the field. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. High school football brought to you by Bonnell's and Collision and Quick Fill on WCTL returns in a moment. Welcome back to Linden Field. Paul Adamczak alongside David Harms. Brennan Miller on the injury. He walks to the sideline under his own power as we get back to game action. He'll still work his way off field, so we'll take a look real quick at the Erie Sports Store scoreboard. Dave has a few scores for us. Dave?
Franklin and Mercer's tied at 7-7. Eisenhower and Sagertown, same score, 7-7. Greenville 15-0 over Corey. Grove City 6-0 over Titusville. LaBeouf 3-0 over Fairview. And Central 6-0 over Bradford. And Aquinas Institute is 6-0 over Cathedral Prep.
Aquinas scored on the opening kickoff. First down and 10. Eagles rolling left is Matera. Going to keep it himself and get clotheslined.
Carpenter on there. Number 23 came flying in there. Ryan Carpenter. I think he had help, but he was the main one for a 1-yard loss.
It's going to be a loss of 1. Wow, what a big hit. And that's Matera, as we said. Have yet to see Hunter Merritt.
Don't know quite where Ryan Carpenter came from, but he hit a gap and everybody
I'm not sure
it.
if Matera knows where he came from either.
Yeah, he felt that one. There's no doubt.
Second down at 11, 4 wide. He's going to come out and roll to his right, looks downfield and throws. It's a bit over the receiver, got his hands on it. Was number 5. That's Fairbanks. Couldn't corral that one as the pass was a little bit too high for the intended receiver, and that'll bring up a third down and 11.
And the coverage was number 16, Ethan Laird was there. But like I said, if the ball would have been down, that could have been completed, and that would have been about first down yardage. Nice.
No.
Go ahead, Paul.
And I was going to say, now we've seen Matera play. He has some stats listed, but he's no Hunter Merritt. So on third down at 11, they'll go with 1 wide receiver and 3 tight ends. And it's a quick handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper by Matera to the left side. Stays on his feet. He's on his feet past the first down marker, past the 40-yard line. I don't know how he managed to keep his balance, but Matera keeps it himself and picks up a big Eagles first down.
Evan Dillon, number 15, finally brought him down. Like I said, it was bunched at the line, but once he broke the line, he kept his feet stumbling forward for the first down. That was a good run.
Heck of an effort by the quarterback there to keep this drive alive. Under 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Eagles with a 1-point lead over the Lancers, 7-6. And they got a fresh set of downs out to the 41-yard line. 4 receivers, 3 to the right. As he looks to the sideline, gets the play off the card. Here's Matera, gets the snap, drops back, looks to his left, throws downfield, got a receiver. Let's see if he can catch it. Batted down by the cornerback, and a great play.
Number 86, David Ingalls got the defensive coverage. He turned around at the last moment and got a hand on it.
That was a heck of a play. Good job turning his head, locating the football, and like you said, stabbing it out of the air.
I was beginning to wonder if he's going to turn around because he was following the receiver, and he must have read it in the receiver's eyes, turned at just the right moment to tip it away.
Great timing.
David Ingalls, because otherwise we'd probably be calling touchdown.
Most definitely. If he would have fell after that one, a lot of green.
Ball was pretty much right on the money.
Second down and 10. It's a toss play to Anderton. Anderton makes 3 guys miss before he's finally wrestled to the ground by number 72.
Mike.
That's Mike Novell.
Mike Novell came through like he's They are a hard-nosed, hard-running team here. Very impressed.
Anderton, so slippery at 5'8", a $180. Could not escape from the big hands of Novak there. 3rd down and 7. Cash comes out in the pistol. Here's the snap, fake handoff, rolling to his left. Throwing downfield, he's got a man near the line of scrimmage, but it hits his hands and falls to the turf. Incomplete. Good coverage by McLane, but an even better throw. Could not corral it on the sidelines, and that brings up a 4th down and 7.
We had Joe Dunn on the coverage, David Engel and others. Really a lot of red jerseys there, but he managed to thread it in there.
Exactly.
Slightly short, though he did get his hands on it.
Able to thread the, but like you said, the receiver gets his hands on it, you got to catch that. Any level of football.
Okay, on the 43, it looks like they're lining up the punt.
And back to return it, number 34. For McLane. And the snap is too high, over his head, chasing it down at the 10-yard line. Still on the ground. Diving forward is McLane. It's on the ground and he'll pick it up. 15 for McLane. He runs it in. The ball is live. It's a touchdown, Lancers, on the botched snap.
Now, Evan Dillon ran in. Way over the punter's head. A whole host of Lancers came through. Evan Dillon picks it up for the touchdown.
What a play on homecoming. You said it. Evan Dillon with the presence of mind to pick up the football and run it in from the 10-yard line. Nobody around him. Boy, that was a big botch play by the Eagles there, and they're going to pay for it. Lancers with the lead now, 12-7 after that big momentum swing. We'll see if they can get the point after touchdown right now. And they're not even going to try. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion, make this 14-7. So Salt comes on the field. He's got Joe Dunn behind him. One wide receiver split to the right. Here's the snap handoff. No, it's Salt going to roll around the right side, and Salt's going to hammer it in. Salt on the same play they scored the touchdown on, now picks up a 2-point conversion, and the Lancers lead by 7. How about that?
Wow, what a change of fortune. First, both teams on their first drive took it in. Second time, Conneaut could not take theirs in. And what a snap. Snap way over the center, and not the punter's fault. Nothing he could do except try to recover it, and he tried.
Dave, we knew this was going to be a big game, and the first mistake, the other team was going to capitalize, and the Eagles made the first mistake in this one, and boy, did the Lancers capitalize. 2:25 to play in the first, so the Lancers lead it 14-7. Welcome back to Linden Field. Paul Adams, Zach, and David Harms. What a game going on so far tonight in Edinboro. The Lancers lead at 14-7 after a botched snap led to an Evan Dillon 10-yard fumble recovery and touchdown. Here's the kickoff, going to be returned out past the 20 to about the 22, and that's where it will be brought down, and the Eagles will start their 3rd drive of the night.
Yeah, collapsed there by Ryan Carpenter, also crossed Tate, number 43, and a couple others there, and boy, that fired up this homecoming crowd.
Boy, it sure did. These fans here pack the stands, and they're on their feet, especially that student section. Great job tonight by General McLane.
Exactly where they started their last drive, on the 23-yard line.
So a 1st down and 10. Missing Merritt maybe a little bit here early as Matera comes in to play quarterback. He's in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 2 to his right, and it's a handoff to Anderton. Anderton tries to go right up the gut, but he's got nothing there. The General McLane defense meets him at the line.
53, Ian Mallory led the charge from the defensive tackle position for no gain.
Nothing there. It'll be a 2nd down and 10. Eagles look to the sideline. They got those play cards calling the plays. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Halftime, we try and decipher that.
let's do that. On 2nd down, here's some motion out of the shotgun. Matera drops back and rolls to his left, looks downfield, nothing there. He's going to run for it to the line of scrimmage, and nothing more as the McLane defense collapses around the quarterback. That's great play and great containment.
Briggs Twitchell, number 37, from the linebacker, came up, made the play. No one there, but it was great downfield coverage. You know, that was the key, Paul. He had nowhere to go with it.
They'll give him 3 yards with the forward progress. It'll be a 3rd down and 7. They threw here on 3rd down last drive. Let's see if they do it again. Bunch receivers to the left. rolling to his right, looking deep, is under pressure, and he's going to be sacked way down inside the 15 to about the 13. That's number 70.
Kendrick Storm Bailey, like you said, came through. Really 2 guys in there. First one missed, then Storm Bailey came in there and rolled him up for a sack. 4th down, they got a punt.
Matera, like you said, did a good job avoiding the first rusher, but Storm Bailey storming in.
Probably the last play if they get the punt off here of the quarter.
There you go, running clock under 40 seconds, and another punt. Let's see if he stands on the end zone line. This one we'll see if he can catch. Of course, last time a high snap led to a General McLane touchdown. Punt returner awaits on his own 45. It's a pooch punt. A real bad punt. Really? Just out to the 25, maybe the 27 before it's picked up by an Eagle. Boy.
Briggs Mitchell was in his face, and boy, did that go off the side of his foot. What a punt. 15 seconds. Wow.
Well, I don't think anybody got a hand in on that punt. We don't have instant replay, but it looked like a pretty clean pocket. Just a poor punt.
Got all of 10-yard gain from the line of scrimmage, roughly. They're going to get
they start at the 23. They got at the 27. It's 4 yards past their original line of scrimmage. So on 1st down and 10 with great field position, Salt comes out in the pistol. He's got 1 wide receivers to his right. He's got Dunn in the backfield. It's a handoff to Dunn. Dunn goes up the middle on the handoff, gets inside the 25 to about the 24 with forward progress before he's thrown backwards.
Many guys there. That was just a whole host. Aaron Brown among them, 54. I'm not even going to try. There's at least 4 or 5 of the Eagles there. And that is the end of the quarter.
So there you have it. Through 1, we've got an excellent ball game going so far. The Lancers lead it 14-7 over the Eagles, and they're driving right now. On a great night in Edinboro. Stick around. You're listening to High School Football, brought to you by Bono's Collision and Quick Fill, right here on WCTL. Welcome back to Linden Field. 2nd down and 6 for the Lancers as we start the 2nd quarter. Salt drops back in the pistol, throws deep, got a man in the end zone. Caught! General McLane, touchdown in between 2 defenders.
25-yard pass. I believe that's Ingle, isn't it?
That's number 86, David Ingles, the junior wide receiver, hauled that one in for a big Lancer touchdown.
Right on the money. Coverage was there, but the ball was perfect in the corner of the end zone, right in his hands. Salt is really getting into the passing.
What a throw by the junior QB, Salt.
Start the 2nd quarter, 11:53.
My goodness, what a dime ball there by Salt to open the 2nd quarter. If they can nail this extra point, they can get a 2-score lead. And the kick is up and away, and it's good. Almost blocked, but they got the ball through the uprights this time. 21-7 your score. So with 11:53 to play in the 2nd, the Lancers out ahead by 2 scores in this one, and Cash looking for answers. Here's the kick, received about the 5-yard line, making it past the 30, still on his feet past the 35 and out to almost the 40-yard line.
Number 15.
It's number 15, Danny Holcomb on the return.
Danny Holcomb did a nice job. Had some turf in front of him. Looked like he was even going to get a lot more before the Lancers corralled him there. Nice return, though, on right on the 40-yard line.
So Cash will take over on the left hash. They'll be going from right to left across your radio dial. And again, we have yet to see Merritt in this game. As Matera still in at quarterback. He'll start 1st and 10 with 3 receivers, 2 to his right, and it's a handoff to Anderton to the left side. Tries to break through contact, and he picks up about 1, and a great tackle by Dunn.
Joe Dunn with help from Ryan Carpenter, number 23. Like you said, Joe Dunn read it beautifully, made the initial hit, gave up a couple yards, but still, nice job with a good running back like Ullerton.
And I say a good tackle by Dunn because, like you said, Anderton, a good running back with some power, able to pull him to the ground. On 2nd down, it's Matera taking it to the right side, and the QB keeper picks up about 3.
Evan Dillon was there along with help from number 70, which is Kendrick Storm Bailey.
Storm Bailey with a pretty good game so far. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 from the 44. They're not going to give him to the 45 with the forward. So it'll be a third down rather, and 6. Need to get to the 50-yard line. The Eagles right in the middle of the field. They'll come out with 4 receivers, 3 to the right. Anderton at the backfield with Matera. And here's some motion. And it's going to be a roll to the left side. It's the quarterback, Matera, gets out past the 50 and more inside the 46-yard line before he's taken down.
First down.
By Ingles.
Yeah, and Evan Dillon also got an assist on that. As came across the top, number 15 did with Ingles, but he got the first down.
Good job by Matera on the QB keeper. Saw the hole and took it. No indecision on that, so it'll be a first down. Eagles at the General McLane 46-yard line. 10:21 to play in the second. And Matera, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to each side. Anderton in the backfield. He's going to drop back pass, fires right side, got a man and tackled immediately down at the 40-yard line. It's a good catch.
Greg Strife, number 40 on the coverage, but man, I thought it went through one defender's hands there, but right on the money there, and Strife put him down immediately, but it's going to be 2nd and 4, I believe. That's
Henry Litwin, the tight end on the reception. The team's leading receiver picks up 6. The 2nd down and 4. 9:42 to play. They're getting the play from the sideline. Love that play card. 4 wide receivers, same formation. Matera, handoff. Left side is Anderton. Runs into a crowd and doesn't find anything there to the left side.
53. Ian Mallory was there, but really the whole defense was there as they read that one pretty well. Though he got some positive yardage out of it.
PA announcer says he gained 1. I doubt that, but they'll say 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, the defense really collapsed on it. It was good effort just to get there to the line of scrimmage.
The same formation, Matera with 4 wide, flag. And we got some movement before the snap. And it'll be a false start against the Eagles. Back them up another 5. So instead of 3rd and 3, we'll have a 3rd and 8.
We haven't seen many flags tonight, Paul.
We have not seen many flags.
Think about it.
And really, both teams playing well.
Yes.
Score says 21-7, except for that one mistake. Probably a 14-7 ball game. Well, I'd say, 2 punts really.
Well, true.
Set them up.
Yes. You're right.
Excellent field position.
Special teams, how important
it's
in a close game.
It's 1/3 of the game. It's 1/3 of the game. So we got a 3rd down and 8 for Cash. They come out with 4 receivers. They've had some success in this formation.
Whoa,
and
motion.
Another one. The wide receiver this time on the top of the screen gets going a little bit early.
Oh, wow, they're hurting themselves
here.
Yeah,
they sure are. They had 3rd and 3. They're going to come up with 3rd and 13 after their second 5-yard penalty here.
Well, you got to think the cadence has got to be a little different, after playing the whole season so far with Hunter Merritt.
Yeah.
New quarterback tonight. Timing, even though I got to admit they've really done well with the backup.
Matera has played well. He's played well on the ground, both passing. Yes, they have.
And running the ball.
So 3rd and 13, we'll see if they change the play call. 4 receivers. Looks to his left side, and oh my goodness, through the hands. He was looking downfield. That's number 15, Holcomb.
Holcomb was looking downfield, went through his hands. It was short little pass to the left flat. He could have, I don't know if he could have got that kind of yardage out of it, but he could have definitely got some of it. And they are
they're using the Chip Kelly play card, so they might as well use the Chip Kelly playbook, and that's throw it quick to the sideline and let the athletes do the rest. So it's 4th down and 13 at midfield. They'll go for it. 5 receivers now for
No, it's a punt.
Matera.
It's a punt.
It is a punt. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, a short one.
Oh, my goodness. Another 5-yard shank. This one rolls toward the far sideline, inside the 40 to the 39.
They got maybe 12 yards from the line of scrimmage on that.
And half of those were after the ball rolled, like you said.
So GM going to get the ball back in excellent field position, and the punting game is really hurting.
Take a quick look at the Erie Sports Store scoreboard. We have just a few scores added.
Yes, we do. We have an update is Fairview is now leading LaBeouf 7-3. Central's 12-7 over Bradford. Oh, yeah, North Girard 7-0 over Northeast. That's a big game in Region 4.
8:25 to play in the second quarter. General McLane, 1st down and 10. It's going to be a handoff right up the gut. Picks up about 3 before he's thrown backwards. Is done. Taken down by Aaron Brown et al. 2nd down and 7 upcoming after a power run. And General McLane with their normal 3 or 4 subs.
They run a lot of running backs in and out.
They sure
you don't
are.
See a lot of 100-yard rushers at GM. You just see a lot of 50, 70, 80-yard rushers and multiple weapons.
Cross Tate back on the field now. They've got 2 receivers for Salt, who's in the pistol. Strife in the backfield. Salt drops back, looks downfield. He's going to be taken down. He tried to climb the pocket, but getting hit from behind.
Nice job, and we're trying to get a number.
Boy, I want to say 63.
Aaron,
I had Jude Pardee.
Well, I heard they said Aaron Brown, the public address announcer, think it was 54. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Silver numbers, white jerseys, it's tough. But it'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. Salt in the pistol. 3 receivers, 2 to the right. He'll drop back, look downfield under pressure. He's going to be hit. Tries to escape, but no, yeah, he's going down hard. Behind the 35 to the 32. And another big sack, and that takes all the air out of the football for General McLane. They're going to be forced to punt.
Number of players, Gary Ara, number 75, also number 33, Taylor Williams there. Just a good job of the defense not giving Salt the time to throw it.
Bring up
their first punt, I believe, of the night.
It is.
GM has got to punt the ball. No first down. First time they haven't had a first down, other than the one where they scored immediately. And they're going to have to punt the ball.
4th and 16.
6.
From their own 33. The punt is away, and it's a pretty decent one. Caught at the 30.
31.
And with some room, past the 40, up to about the 45. Still on his feet.
Wow!
Plowing through defenders, past the 50, down to the 48, and flags fly in as he tries to stay on his feet, and a little bit of scuffle breaks out on the field.
Steve Shin, Briggs Mitchell, and others, but he drugged 3 or 4 guys a good 6-7 yards there. Just a great effort.
He got hit at the 40 and gained another, it 10, looks like 12.
12. Must say that was tremendous, because they're
going to say personal foul on the defense.
Oh,
I'm sorry, McLane, really.
Well,
yeah.
Essentially, yes.
One of those.
You were right. And that's going to tack on some more yardage, and Conneaut's going to have a golden opportunity to get some points and get back in this game.
So from the 47, subtract 15, they're going to get this ball at the 32, and like you said, in excellent position to get back in this game.
32 of McLane.
Actually, they're going to put it to 33.
33 of General McLane, only 33 yards out from there was 6:12 left in the half.
21-7 your score. McLane with the lead. Cash, the undefeated team, coming in tonight. Missing their star quarterback, Hunter Merritt, who we have yet to see.
He is in pads on the sideline.
Here's Matera. Handoff, sweep, left side, trying to find some room and run out of bounds. It's number 15, Denny Holcomb.
Number 23, Ryan Carpenter, ran him out of bounds with help from Ingalls, and also there was Evan Laird in the area.
It's a pickup of 4. They'll mark it at the 30, so a pickup of 3 before he was moved out of bounds. 5:46 and the clock running. 5 receivers for Matera. Trips bunch left and 2 to the right. Here's some room, and it's a pitch inside. And boy, snuffed out by that McLane defense real quick.
Joe Dunn, number 2, came shooting in there. What a nice job of reading it. They had that one play like they knew what was coming.
It was Matera who pitched to Taylor Williams, junior running back. Didn't fool McLane. They got a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Did a good job of covering the pitch man too. There's a couple options there.
Boy, I like this setup. Same thing. 5 receivers, trips bunch left. Matera going to roll to his left and throw. Hauled in, but then knocked out of his hands. Boy, a big hit by Ethan Laird.
And he was number 33. Taylor Williams was the intended receiver. And like I said, had his hands on it, but really that was all kinds of coverage around him, and he couldn't bring it in. And it's 4th down, but obviously this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, absolutely at this point. On the 29.
On the 29-yard line.
And Matera still in at quarterback. We'll go back to this 4-receiver set, 2 receivers to each side. They had some success on their last drive. Anderton to the backfield. Here's some motion. Drops back as Matera throws right side, caught, Taken down by Laird inside the 30. It's a pickup of 2, but not enough for the first down. That'll be a turnover on downs. Great play by the Lancers.
Ethan Laird did a great job of getting out there and made the tackle immediately after the catch, keeping him well short of the first down.
Another one of those quick bubble screen passes to the sideline. And McLane, with all that speed, found a way to bring him down. 27-yard line is where McLane will take over their own 27 with 4:59 to play in the second quarter.
Only moved it 6 yards.
Salt in the pistol. Receiver to each side. Here's a handoff right up the gut. And it's Strife with the carry. He brings it up to about the 30-yard line. A pickup of 3. Second down and 7 upcoming. Power run there by the senior.
Number 54, Aaron Brown, in on that tackle.
We're calling Aaron Brown's name a lot tonight for that Cache defense. He's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, he's anchoring the center of that defense and does a good job with it.
Tate, the man split wide. For the Lancers, Salt in the pistol, receiver to each side. Second down and 7. Twitchell in the backfield. He'll fake it to Twitchell, throws to the sideline. Can't catch up to it is Allison.
No, Ryan Carpenter.
Was that Carpenter?
No, you're right.
Allison, number 22.
Sorry about that, Paul.
It happened, 22-23. I got it mixed up earlier. That time I was right.
You are correct.
I'm 1-1. That's okay. We're 500 right now. It's only the first half. So the incomplete pass brings up third down and 7. And Twitchell will remain in the game for the Lancers. They come out with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the top of the screen in the pistol. Again, Twitchell, the tailback. Salt drops back. Pump fakes, fires, and caught by Allison. No!
Intercepted. No. Or are they?
Did it hit the ground? They're going to say it hit the ground before either receiver could come up with it. Wow, it looks like it hit both in the hands. And neither one of them could come up with it.
They're giving it to Klein. They say Litwin had it.
They said he got
interception.
He did get it.
Wow.
Boy, no celebration at all. Just handed it back to the ref. It looks like he was disappointed.
Wow.
So it's an interception.
Sorry.
The least celebrated interception in the history of high school football, and the Cache Eagles have it back. Will come with a 7 offensive linemen, set 2 receivers. Matera throws it deep downfield. Nobody there in the middle, almost picked off. Nobody in the area as the Eagles try to go for a quick strike score on first down.
Ethan Laird from General McLane was the closest, but yeah, they.
Boy, you want to talk about hurry-up offense. They went from interception to snap in like 30 seconds real time.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out because, I mean, it was a great play on the ball, really thrown into traffic. That was one that Salt shouldn't have unloaded on and got picked off on a great interception.
So we'll call it 2nd and 10. Eagles with the ball at the 38-yard line of General McLane. And just before the snap, movement up front. That's the 4th false start tonight by the Eagles, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here in the first half.
Got to think it has to do with, obviously, the new quarterback in there.
Yeah, you talk about the snap count.
All week, but there's a rhythm to it. You know, there's a whole getting used to it. Don't know how much he played last week, you know, or when they switched.
You know, that's funny. In the beginning of the game, they gave us the starters, Dave, and of course they had Matera listed as the starting quarterback for the Eagles, and we went, there's no way that's right. It's Merritt. Well, we read the stat sheet.
I know on the third win of the season against Du Bois, Merritt did get dinged up.
He's remained dinged up as he hasn't yet got into the game in the first half. It's a 2nd down and 13. Matera takes the snap, rolls right side, gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's met along the sideline.
Joe Dunn was there. Also, I saw number 70, Kendrick Storm Bailey was there. And I think Ryan Carpenter I see getting up out of the back of that pile, number 23.
That's right, gang tackling, gain of nothing.
They have done a good job of that tonight and played some really tight pass coverage.
One thing that hasn't changed since week 1 is lateral movement, the speed by the defense. General McLane.
But I think their pass coverage has got better because they have really played some tight coverage down the field.
3rd down and long. 4 receivers set out of the shotgun. Matera throws deep to the sideline. It's caught to about the 30, diving toward the first down along the sideline.
Briggs, Twitchell, and Dave Ingalls on the tackle. It's 37 and 86. He made a great effort stretching forward as he was tackled And no, they're saying he's a yard short.
They're going to say he's actually 2 yards short.
We have an injury on the field.
They say he caught the pass at the 30. It looks like he dove toward the first down, which is at the 28, but they're going to say he was pushed out at the 30 and not give him any yardage. So it'll be 4th down and 2.
Oh, injury's up already.
And that's Storm Bailey's. He's up off the ground real quick. Team's along the sidelines.
Got to wonder if it wasn't just the wind or something knocked out of him, because he seems pretty good shape. I mean, as he's hopped up and talking to the coach, and we're going to see him back. Or the trainer, excuse me, not the coach.
But we'll see what Conneaut comes up with here on 4th down and 2. Storm Bailey, one of the big guys along that defensive line. He's had a big game tonight. Do they run it up the middle against his backup?
Well, they only need a couple yards here. What is it?
They're going to say 4th down and 2. From the 30, they need to get it to the 28.
And they need
And again, Cash looks at the sideline. They're going to pick up the play from the card. And they'll come out with 4 receivers. Trips bunch to the left. Matera, the quarterback, it's going to be a keeper right up the gut, right where Storm Bailey was supposed to be. He's going to pick up 6 on the QB keeper. That's well enough for the first down.
Nice whole offensive line just opened it up there. Tripping him up was number 16, Ethan Laird, but he actually tripped him, but he kept stumbling forward, easily getting the first down.
Just like we said, Storm Bailey off the field for one play. They ran right at his backup as he returns to action on 1st down and 10.
Yep, that's good to see. Like I said, it seemed like it must have been the wind or something, the way he hopped up.
So from the 23-yard line, Matera drops back under pressure, throws to the right sideline, almost picked off and caught off the tip inside the 10-5. It's a touchdown. But no, they're going to say he's out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. My goodness, off the tip pass, Litwin.
Ethan Laird went for the interception, but since he missed it, it gave him a big gain down to the 1. Ethan jumped it and think he was looking touchdown. They got his hands on it.
Got both hands on it. The ball popped straight up in the air. Great job of concentration by Litwin along the far sideline to pull in the pass with nobody around him. Inside the 15, and like we said, run out of bounds inside the 1. Boy, was it close as he dove to the pylon. So from the Serco Industrial red zone, the Eagles will have 1st and goal from the 1. Here's Matera, got a quarterback keeper to the left sideline, and it's good. It's a touchdown, Eagles. Boy, what a big play that led to that touchdown.
And that was a 1-yard run there by Connor Matera, correct?
Connor Matera, you're right. The sophomore quarterback playing for the injured Hunter Merritt tonight scores from a yard out after a big play. Litwin on the far sideline. 13-21 your score now. We'll have the PAT coming up in a moment. Of course, we thank you for listening tonight on WCTL, along with Cool 101.7 and Armstrong Cable.
On the tape delay on Armstrong.
On the tape delay, that's right.
That'll be Tuesday night.
And a timeout on the field.
Oh.
Strange before the PAT.
Usually not the time you take a timeout.
Very strange.
Was that GM calling the time?
2nd timeout taken by GM. Let's take a quick break. It's high school football brought to you by Bonnell's Collision and Quick Fill. Returns in a moment right here on WCTL. Welcome back to Linden Field. Paul Adamczak alongside David Harms. 2:51 to play in the first half, and a good game between the Conneaut area Eagles and the General McLane Lancers tonight in Edinboro.
2-point conversion here.
We just had a touchdown by Matera, and like you said, instead of going for the point after, they've had some trouble in the kicking game tonight. They'll come in shotgun formation, firing left side, and caught. Yes. Good for the 2-point.
And that was, come on.
I'm waiting for the number.
30, Litwin, isn't it?
That was Litwin, you're right, number 30.
2-point conversion.
Boy, 15-21 your score now. Cash right back in.